There is a kind of quiet suffering. It does not make you cry. It does not destroy you suddenly. It only makes you wake up each morning, feeling that life is passing by. But you are not truly living it. You still work. You still answer messages. You still play your role. But deep inside, there is an emptiness you cannot name. Not because you are weak, not because you are lazy, but because maybe you have lived too long on autopilot. Life moves like a slow film, day after day, week after week, until one day you ask yourself, what happened to me? This video does not promise quick healing. It does not give you a success formula. It only invites you to pause. Pause long enough to hear your inner voice. Pause long enough to face the question you keep avoiding. And maybe, for the first time in a long while, begin to live consciously. Most people are not living. They are operating. They wake up and check their phone. They eat without awareness. They go to work out of habit. At night, they look for something to forget the emptiness. At first, this rhythm seems normal. Everyone lives this way. Everyone is busy. Everyone is tired. But over time, something strange appears. Not deep sadness, not clear despair, but numbness. You are no longer present in your own life. Conversations feel shallow. Joy fades. Everything is fine, but nothing feels alive. This is the cost of autopilot living. You do many things, but you are not really there. The greatest danger is not pain. It is getting used to it. Existential philosophy says something hard to accept. You are completely free, not freedom to do anything you want, but freedom to be responsible for your life. No one is born with a fixed meaning. There is no script, no universal right path. You exist first. Then you decide who you are. This is why freedom feels heavy. Freedom is not comfort. It is responsibility. If you are truly free, you cannot blame your family, society, or circumstances. Autopilot living is a way to escape freedom. If you do not choose, you do not feel responsible. But the price is losing yourself. Many people hate anxiety. They try to silence it with work, with entertainment, with distractions. But anxiety is not always an enemy. Sometimes it is an alarm. Anxiety appears when the life you live does not match who you really are. It is the tension between who you are and who you could become. You feel restless, not because you are weak, but because something inside you wants to change. If you always run from anxiety, you run from yourself. Sometimes the answer is not to remove anxiety, but to sit with it and listen. There is a truth everyone knows, but few live by. You will die, not to scare you, but to be honest. Your time is limited. Each day is gone forever. We live as if there is always later. Later, we will speak. Later, we will act. Later, we will live fully. But later is not guaranteed. The Stoics reminded themselves daily, remember, you will die. Not to be afraid, but to wake up. When you truly remember death, small things lose power. What matters becomes clear. There is safety in being like everyone else. You are judged less. You stand out less. You avoid uncertainty. But this safety has a price. You hide parts of yourself. You shape yourself to fit expectations. Over time, you forget who you are. You become a role you play so long that you believe it is you. Living authentically is not romantic. It is lonely, uncomfortable, and often misunderstood. But the reward is simple. You no longer pretend. Everyone suffers. The question is not how to avoid pain. The question is why you suffer. Some pain only drains you. It repeats. It leads nowhere. Other pain changes you. It grows you. It brings you closer to what matters. The difference is meaning. When you know why you endure, pain no longer destroys you. It becomes part of the path. One of the greatest mistakes is trying to control what you cannot. Other people's opinions, final outcomes, the past. The more you try, the more exhausted you become. Stoic philosophy offers a simple idea. Focus only on what you control, your choices, your reactions, your actions. When you stop fighting reality, you do not become weaker. You become freer. Not every thought in your mind is true, but many sound convincing. A thought appears. An emotion follows. Then an action. You're not hurt by events. You're hurt by the story you tell about them. When you pause between thought and reaction, you create space. And in that space, freedom begins. There are parts of you were told not to be. Anger, ambition, vulnerability, desire. You learn to hide them, not because they are bad, but because they were not accepted. What is rejected does not disappear. It goes into the shadow. From there, it controls you. Growth is not becoming better. It is becoming whole. Seeing the parts you fear and saying, I see you. Understanding is not enough. You can know everything and still live the same way. Awakening is not one moment. It is a process. It starts small. One conscious choice a day. One honest moment. One real action. You do not need to change your whole life overnight. You only need to stop sleeping through it. Life does not wait for you to be ready. It moves on. The only question is, are you present in it? You do not need to be extraordinary. You do not need all the answers. You only need courage to live honestly. Your time is limited, but right now you are still here, and that is your greatest opportunity. Do not live on autopilot. Do not wait for the perfect moment. Do not wait until it is too late. Begin now